I'm Caroline DiGrande. I am originally from Warren, New Jersey. I go to school at Elon University, and my major is environmental and sustainability studies, minoring in Spanish and sociology. And my role during the internship this summer was to be a farm to early care education supply chain intern. So basically I helped at the Partnership for Children and Families in Lee County in Sanford, helping to coordinate with child care centers, the local food cooperative, Sandhills Farm to Table, and also like farmers to help get fresh local produce to child care centers. Something that I learned that surprised me was just how crucial it is to build relationships with the community members, especially because the internship was only 2 months, so it wasn't a long amount of time, but it was really crucial to start like sitting down with the stakeholders that I would be dealing with, community members, and really talking about what they wanted and try to establish a rapport to try and help, because I think like that communication and that relationship between us was a key part of how we were able to have success moving forward, and like communicating with the needs and getting more equitable solutions for the child care center directors, the farmers, the food cooperative director, and everybody kind of involved. I decided to be an intern with CEFS because this role was kind of it kind of coordinated with my interests. And I'm not too sure, I didn't have like an exact plan of the career path that I want, but I knew that a passion of mine is sustainable food production, equitable community development, and things along that path. So I thought this would be such a great role for me and provide some really cool experiences. So that's why I decided to be a part of it. This internship has supported my career goals in the way that it has provided so much really important experience for me in terms of building relationships with community members, learning how to, kind of behave and interact in a professional environment, as well as expose me to some really cool fields like cooperative extension, which I was not too informed about going in. So not only other career paths that maybe I would want to follow, but also kind of reinstilling my interests right now in community development and sustainable food production. I think local food is really important, like putting energy and time and money supporting local food, because it supports community members who make their livelihoods off of providing for the community. And it also helps bring people together and kind of creates this like social infrastructure for community members to come together and share with food and share about like what their roles are in the community. And I think establishing that also like local food in childcare centers and education systems is really important, because then you help educate kids early on about the significance of local food and what the farmers do in the area, and maybe having farmers come and visit and talk about that, or having kids try foods maybe they hadn't before and learn that, oh, that's grown actually a couple towns over, or in your own town. So I think like incorporating that into the education system helps provide that value of why local food is important to kids and also then their families early on. And it kind of helps bring the community together and serves as that glue to create a really strong base for a community. I would 10 out of 10 recommend this internship to other students. Students who maybe have an interest like me in sustainable food production and equitable community development, but also students who just kind of want to get out into the community. Maybe I go to school in North Carolina, but I'm not originally from here, so there's a lot of learning I have to do and connecting with community members and kind of getting on the same page as people. And so if you're used to going and always just staying around your university, that's a really cool experience to get more exposure to what's outside of that and different communities in North Carolina. And also just excellent professional development experience as well. And it's the kind of internship where you're not in the same place every day, which is something I really liked. I would be, going out doing deliveries some days, other days working in the office, and then some days going to NC State for training. So got to meet a lot of people, establish a lot of cool relationships, and it was just a little bit of everything, which I really liked. I think another thing I would just highlight is the emphasis on our potential as interns, which was really highlighted during the internship, and something I really appreciated was that the supervisors and the people who were, guiding us along the process, they really believed in our potential to make positive change through our short time here. And that was really meaningful to me, and I think the other interns as well. And also just they want to keep in contact with us, and so it was excellent networking, relationship building, and I really felt valued as an intern.